Well, hello everyone, and welcome back. We are here today within the world of Minecraft to talk about the 1.21 update. And as you can see, we are with the Sniffers, soon to be replaced up there by Armadillos, because of course the Armadillo won the mob vote, which is great news for the zoo because there'll be yet another addition to add in. And as you can see over here, we are making our very own Mushroom Island for those lovely red cows. However, enough about that, let's talk about the 21 update. So, long story short, we are getting the trial chamber. There's actually some very interesting timing around this, and I'll talk a little bit more about that towards the end of the video. But long story short, it is pretty much going to be made out of these new tough blocks and plenty of copper thrown in there. The structure itself is looking absolutely massive. It's going to have traps, plenty of loot, and also waves of monsters we're able to defeat. By that, I mean there will be spawner rooms, and when you defeated all the monsters as part of the spawner room, you will then win yourself some loot. There's going to be these really nice copper lights that are going to age over time and get dimmer, and you have to use your axe to re-brighten those ones up. They've got some really nice patterns on some of these. The trapdoors and doors are also looking really cool. The structure itself is just giving Minecraft dungeon vibes. That's kind of how it looks when they've gone into the aerial shots, so I guess that's kind of been incorporated across. Sidetracking ever so slightly, here is the bamboo farm, and this is going to need some development very soon, because with the new addition of the crafter block, it now means that we can actually turn this bamboo into the blocks straight away. So we're probably going to need yet another water stream in order to sort something out for that. So we'll see how that goes. Minecraft Live fortunately did give us a little preview of this, and we'll be getting snapshots and previews to go along and have a go ourselves incredibly soon by the sounds of it. So we'll just have to keep our eyes out and keep them peeled for when that actually happens. It doesn't look like it's going to need some kind of redstone signal to start this off, and as you can see in this, we've literally just got the button on there, and I presume you can decide what crafting recipe you want it to be making as and when the items get shuffled in, much like how you bung stuff into automatic furnaces. There is going to be some very complicated redstone setups, that is for sure. Anyway, one thing we haven't yet touched on is when we spoke about the spawner rooms, there is also going to be a new mob called the Breeze. Whilst the projectile will only deal damage if it hits you directly, there will be this breeze effect that will push you into paths of traps that may be lying on the floor and could cause you some chaos. So that is something just to bear in mind. Now, this structure had an awful lot of copper in it, so if there is any time for us to get the Copper Golem, surely this is going to be it. Maybe I am just biased because I think it would be just a really sound addition to be able to have some crazy automatic farms going on. But we mustn't forget they have actually told us that previous mob vote losers will be added to Minecraft. Granted, nothing's really happened too much about that yet, but with such a large copper update, surely this is an opportunity that cannot be missed. And I mean, if we look back in the past, it wouldn't be the first time this sort of thing has happened. Granted, not directly, it was more through a biome vote, which is slightly different. Oh, hello, Tough Golem, by the way. But our dear friend the Frog wasn't actually directly voted in. Don't forget, he came in as part of the biome update and then was later released into the game anyway, because they were just assigning more of an order, I believe, to go through them in. I appreciate the circumstance of this are ever so slightly different, but my point still sort of half stands on one leg, I suppose. Anyway, back to the trials. Now, I believe someone from Minecraft has actually jumped on our realm and stolen this idea. I'm not gonna lie, my mates finally started to build the parkour course inside of the pyramid, and next to it is also a maze. You see, this is going to be a trial pyramid. We've been talking about this for absolutely ages, and I thought it'd be fun to open it up to some people eventually anyway. We've got a long way to go in building this and all the different things, but you know what? Hopefully by the time it's done, it should be quite good fun to go through it all, and definitely a bit of a challenge, because there's going to be many traps thrown in here, and they're going to be slightly more aggressive than the ones we're going to get in the 21 update. Anyway, folks, as always, thank you very much for watching. Please do leave the video a like, and of course subscribe, and I'll be back for another one incredibly soon.